Do you care if the world knows who you are?
Nope.
Okay, what's your first name?
Casey.
This is your wife?
Jessie.
Yes.
Jesse. This is Nutnfancy at Gunny's in Orem. Working the counter. No joke, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You guys thought I worked here, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. You know your stuff.
Well, kind of. The line was huge, and so I saw this young couple sitting there. I was like, what the heck? Let's see what they need. So we're talking about a concealed carry option for you guys, right?
Exactly. Yep.
You guys are new to the gun scene, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know much. You don't know who I am, definitely, right?
No, I don't.
Nutnfancy? What's his name? No. They don't know. These guys are really cool though, so we've been spending about 20 minutes talking about different options for them, and I'm just going to make a short video for you guys. Maybe you fall into this category, and I'll give you what is my buying advice. You know, that's all it is a data point. We looked at a lot of guns. We looked at the Beretta Nano. They don't have a Kel-Tec PF9. It's all sold out. And some other compact options like a CW9, a PM9 by Car. What else did we look at? And then this gun here, the Walther PPS. I reviewed this back, I think, in 2009 with just an initial tabletop review. We're also considering, these are the finalists. That is a Walther PK380, and then the Ruger SR22. Time for you to talk. What are you guys looking for?
Well, we're just looking for something pretty compact that feels good in our hand, but also strong enough to stop someone if we need to.
Okay.
And so we kind of reviewed these. This is definitely the strongest, kind of mid-range, right? And then this is the 22. And so we're thinking with its size and power and price, we'll probably just go with this one.
Okay. And let me catch the audience up of our off-camera discussions because they may make some assumptions right now. What we have talked about are calibers. We had a discussion on 22 versus 380 versus 9mm. My personal carry favorite, of course, as you guys know, 9mm. Size efficient. It's very capable in the right loads. The 380 is a step below it in power. Go reference my philosophy video. The 380 sucks. It's tongue-in-cheek, but I do bring up the downsides, the significant downsides, honestly, about the 380, and they are significant. Stopping power, cost for practice, all that stuff. And then I talked to him about the 22 as far as being an option for self-defense. It's my last option, as I've said on the TNP camera lots of times. To summarize, SR22, cheap to practice with, pretty much 100% reliability with CCI mini mags, very ergonomic. You can see where it gets its ergonomics. Direct copy from the P22 and the PK380. That being said, they're excellent. It's a great gun, interchangeable back straps, a double action to single action transition, is safety. Just a great gun. It is 22 long rifle though, and occasionally it will choke on you. All 22s pretty much do. PK380, I don't have any trigger time on. From what I know about it, it's a good gun. I have heard reports that there are occasional jams, as they are in most of the 380s. Just every so often, a 380 just chokes. It's a short cartridge. It's not 100% reliable. American Rifleman, probably about 5 years ago, did a test on all 380s, and almost every single one they tried choked. A little bit, not a lot, but they choked. Better stopping power than this, more expensive ammunition, great ergonomics. Double action, single action transition. The weight between these two are similar. Both of these are slim enough to carry. I told them that is a very important attribute, the slimness. Remember, we had that discussion. We broke out a Glock 19. I showed you the slide between that and here. That slimness is critical for comfort. That means you're actually leaving the house armed. So next time a Connecticut shooter pops out and you're in the crowd, you can defend your life. The Walther PPS is my choice, hands down. It is just over an inch in thickness. It's a 6+1 striker fired, consistent trigger pull, just fabulous construction, good reliability. It's a highly underrated carry option, and usually it's because it's so expensive. It's German made. You have the currency transition over to the US. It's always been more expensive. That's the only reason the PPS doesn't sell better. But today they're selling this one for $529. I told these guys off camera, if it was me, I would not hesitate. I would pick that up without question. The downside on that is she's a new shooter. She's going to hate recoil. We had that discussion, right? But she's going to be carrying it very little, if at all. There's a truth dart. You'll be carrying it mostly. And like she said off camera, you'll be the armed person when you're together as a couple.
Yep.
Your turn to talk again.
So,
Or hers, for that matter.
okay, yeah, let's get Jesse's insight on this.
Jesse, what do you think?
I like the SR22, but for him, I like the, I don't know what it's called. That one.
GPS.
Yeah,
I think later when we get a second gun, you know, a couple paychecks down the road, we'll probably go with the SR22.
I think that gun will be
just for
around.
her, you know what I
The
mean?
SR22 is going to be around even after all this political shakedown happens.
Yeah.
This gun probably won't be, especially for that price. I can't actually believe it's in the counter for that price. This gun has sold for $6.25 to $6.50 all day long.
Yeah, and so I think that's what we're gonna go with. 9mm. We'll come back later for the SR22.
Okay, that sounds like a great game plan, and I don't make a dime off the sale. I'm just here to help. Seriously,
Just a good guy.
not that good, but I am here to help today. And it's fun meeting these guys. I'm not going to start them, but Brian over here is going to start them on the paperwork. If he can get through, the line's been busy for like an hour. It's insane.
40-minute hold.
Fire Armageddon in full play here at Gunny's in Orem, Utah. What's your name again, dude?
Kason.
And Jesse.
Yep, Kason.
Well, what we're telling everybody, what I'm telling everybody, you got to join the NRA.
Okay.
Once you buy a gun, you are political. You become a political activist to preserve your right to defend your pretty wife.
All right.
Are you on board with that?
Yeah, I'm on board.
Okay, because there's
Why
a
not?
huge, well-funded lobby that tells you that you do not have that right to defend her, to defend you, your children that you're going to have. That's not true. It's a God-given right. Okay, the ones that defend that are the NRA and also Gun Owners of America.
Okay.
I'll give you this, where this video is going to post. You guys can watch yourselves. I'm sure your mind's just swimming right now. You're like, what did he say? What organization was it?
We can review it later and then join.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for buying guns. Thanks for being an American. We're going to start you on the paperwork. This is the Nutnfancy project working the gun counter. Come buy a gun from me. Better hurry.